In Rivers State, thousands of traders, artisans, small shop owners and POS agents wake up before dawn to hustle for daily income. But as they struggle to keep their businesses alive, they also face a growing burden: illegal charges, multiple levies, and tax practices that are often confusing, cash-based, and sometimes enforced with harassment and brute force. For many nano, small and micro enterprises in the informal sector, these practices are not just a nuisance, they threaten livelihoods, dignity, and basic survival. The informal sector is the heartbeat of local economies in Rivers State. It is where women, young people, and people living with disabilities run small shops, markets, and roadside businesses that feed families and communities. Yet, most of these taxpayers have little information about how the tax system works. They rarely see visible services linked to the money they pay. There is no functional grievance redress mechanism when things go wrong, and civil society had limited capacity and access to engage government on tax issues. Something had to change.
In response, civil society organizations came together under the Rivers State Tax Justice and Governance Platform, anchored by Community Conciliation and Development Initiative (CCADI), and supported by the Civil Society Legislative Advocacy Center (CISLAC), with funding from Oxfam in Nigeria. From 2021 to 2025, the platform embarked on a bold mission to promote fair and progressive taxation, to end illegal and multiple levies, to ensure that taxes collected from citizens translate into real services for the people, and to facilitate the participation of marginalized groups, youth, girls, women, and persons living with disabilities in decision-making processes on fiscal, tax, and trade legislation, policies, and practice. Their approach was simple but powerful: build evidence, build capacity, engage stakeholders, collaborate widely, and amplify citizens' voices through media. In Rumukuta Market, women once walked long distances or bought water daily just to keep goods clean and fresh. Through a tax for service advocacy, the platform and its Light Hope cluster partners engaged community leadership with the real stories of these traders. The result? A long-abandoned water facility was revived, another completed, and clean water now flows in the market, improving hygiene, reducing stress, and restoring dignity for market women and girls. Along Ori Ekpo Street in Rumu Lumeni, small provision shops received notices from both the local government and the State Ministry of Physical Planning, demanding similar payments. After investigation and dialogue led by the platform's partners, the State Ministry withdrew its levies, preventing double payments for already struggling shop owners.
An advocacy brief submitted to the Rivers State Internal Revenue Service contributed to the launch of a simplified digital tax payment system using the USSD code *5224#, making tax payments easier, safer, and more transparent for citizens. Through nearly 30 episodes of the Tax Watch radio show on Wave FM 91.7, live phone-in programs, jingles, and social media, the platform has turned tax from a silent pain into a public conversation. From markets with clean water, to shops freed from multiple levies, to new digital tax systems and regional tax reforms, the Rivers State Tax Justice and Governance Platform has shown what is possible when evidence, advocacy, and collaboration come together. As the Power of Voices Partnership Fair for All project winds down, the need for fair and progressive taxation remains urgent. The platform is now focusing on domestic resource mobilization, deeper partnerships, and a stronger, more inclusive tax movement across Rivers State and the Niger Delta. Join us as a citizen, a trader, a student, a professional, a policymaker, or a development partner to ensure that every tax paid translates into visible services, shared prosperity, and justice for all.